This is the 2023 Matchbox Toyota GR Supra, a car that revived a legend, sparked debates, and reminded the world that Toyota still knows how to build something special. Some people love it, some people hate that BMW helped build it, but one thing is undeniable. This car brought the Supra name back to life. Everyone picked up this Matchbox 2023 Toyota GR Supra. We're gonna explore this car today and learn what we can about it. If you're new here, my name is Troy and this is Torque Junkies, and I'm glad you're here. We're all about enjoying anything with a motor in it, appreciating all things with motors in them, and building community around that. My big mission is to encourage people to get away from all of their screens and all that stuff and really connect with people that they care about around their shared passion for vehicles. So thank you for being here today, and I hope you'll come back. I hope you'll contribute in the comments. Let me know if you have any input about these vehicles. Maybe you actually own the real vehicle or something like that. But anyway, let's open it up and check out this car. I think the card's pretty cool. It's got a pretty cool picture on it there. They did a pretty good job with that. I love the color that they put on this particular vehicle. And so there it is. Very cool vehicle. Love the wheels they chose on here. Love the colors. Love the front headlights. They did a great job on those. Yeah, those wheels are really cool. And then on the back, look at that. They even got the license plate. They got the little Toyota emblem on the back. They've got real tail lights on there. Yeah, they did a great job of this vehicle. I am very impressed with it. So today we're going to do a little bit of digging into this car. I've looked up some information on it. Let's see what we can learn about this car today. I just love using these little cars to learn about the real car. The detail on these cars is so amazing now. They just keep getting better all the time. The paint quality, all that stuff, I think they're really neat. I went to the dollar store the other day and picked up another dozen vehicles, so we've got more vehicles for the future. So here's what I came up with on this particular vehicle, the Toyota GR Supra. When Toyota ended production of the Mark IV Supra in 2002, it didn't just cancel the car, it ended an era. The Supra had become a symbol of Japanese performance, over-engineering, and tuner culture. But times changed. Emissions regulations got tighter, development costs skyrocketed, and Toyota made a decision. If the Supra was going to come back, it had to be done differently. Instead of building a car in isolation, Toyota partnered with BMW. That decision alone would define everything about the modern Supra. Here's the part that surprises people. Toyota didn't outsource the Supra, they collaborated. BMW provided the platform and the engine. Toyota handled the tuning, suspension, setup, steering feel, and overall driving character. Toyota engineers famously test drove BMW prototypes and said, "This doesn't feel like a Supra yet." The result? A car that shares DNA with the BMW Z4, but feels completely different behind the wheel. And that engine, the 3-liter turbocharged inline-6, is one of the most praised modern engines in existence. So here's some of the performance figures on this vehicle. It's got a 3-liter turbocharged inline-6 producing 382 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque. Does 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. Has an 8-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual, and it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Toyota didn't chase crazy horsepower numbers. Instead, they focused on balance, reliability, and driver engagement, something the Supra name has always stood for. The original MSRP for these vehicles for the 2.0 was $43,500. For the 3.0 was $52,500, and for the 3.0 Premium, it was $55,000 plus. And that price point matters because Toyota wasn't trying to build a hypercar. They were building a modern driver's car. The Supra has always been about potential. The Mark IV became legendary not because of how it left the factory, but because of what people did with it. The modern GR Supra is already following that path. Tuners are pushing these engines past 600 horsepower on stock internals, just like the old days. history is repeating itself. All right, here's what I came up with on Bring a Trailer. This was the most recent sale actually, and this was from, let's see, back in June. So this one sold for $52,000 in the US. It's a 2023 3-liter premium 6-speed. This one sold, it's got 10,000 miles on it, was in Washington, D.C. Kind of a cool yellow color there. There's a little bit of an interior shot of the stick shift and whatever. Shot of the engine. Here's another one that sold. This one sold way back in January, almost a year ago, I guess, for $48,500. Same color as the one that we have as a Matchbox example. Really cool. I like the black wheels, just like the Matchbox we have. And this one was in Madison, Wisconsin with 14,000 miles on it, $48,500. This one here is another premium, sold for $50,500. This was over a year ago. And this one was in Oklahoma City, 15,000 miles on it. Cool side view there. You know, when these cars first came out, I was so excited about the Supra coming back, and I don't know what it was about this one. It just didn't do anything for me at first, and I wasn't really excited. And I remember when they first came out, I was in the Seattle area, and we would never see them on the road. I mean, maybe once a month I'd see one on the road for the first several months after they came out. Now I see a few more, but still not a ton. And the look has grown on me. I actually like the look now. I think it actually looks pretty cool. There's the dashboard and the stick shift and all that. It's interesting though how some cars have to grow on me over time. Sometimes I really don't like something, and then eventually I really do like it. So anyway, that's what's Bring a Trailer showing there. And so here's some up close of the vehicle. You can see the license plate there, the tail lights. Those wheels are just so cool on this car in that color. I think it probably would have been better if they would have put a black interior in it, but it's still cool. Yeah, they just did an amazing, amazing job of the details on here. The Toyota badge on the back. And those headlights and the Toyota badge on the front. Yeah, they did an awesome job. Good job, Matchbox. Cars like this aren't meant to stay in the packaging. Cars like this are meant to be seen. I'm still getting over the awkwardness of recording myself for these videos, but I promise I will get more comfortable and it won't be so cringy to watch these videos. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're coming along. I just like to share learning this about these cars with other people that are interested in the same thing. You know, I'm not a massive die-cast collector or anything like that. I'm not an expert on this stuff, but I just love learning about vehicles and things with motors. I love going to car shows, all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad you're here today. Thank you for coming along. If you have any input, anything you'd like to see in videos, put it in the comments below. I'm open to different things. I want to do things on a regular basis where I can share this stuff as I'm learning it and share it with you guys. Maybe it's doing more Bring a Trailer stuff. I like exploring Bring a Trailer, and we could explore interesting vehicles that are for sale or things like that. But let me know in the comments below. Thanks for being here. I'll stop rambling now. Please be patient with me as I learn how to do this whole YouTube thing, and I hope to see you in the next video.